thank you so much for tuning in to KBTV. I'm Dr. Karlisha Booze. The Macon-Bibb County Sheriff's seat is getting hot. That means we have several candidates who are well qualified for the position. And today we are joined by candidate Rodgers, who brings so much experience to the table. And thank you so much, Ron, just for joining us and to talk about your plans if elected the next sheriff of Macon-Bibb County.
Yes, Dr. Booze, I really appreciate the opportunity to pop in and share my story with you and your guest.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So just to kick things off, who is Ron Rodgers?
Well, I am I graduated from Fort Valley State, the Fort Valley State University, with a major in criminal justice. And upon graduation, went to the military. I served in the military, both as an enlisted military police officer, and then, of course, getting commissioned through Fort Valley State and becoming a second lieutenant in the United States Army as a military police commander. So prior to coming to Fort Valley State, I was born and raised on the south side of Chicago, Illinois. And when I left there in '86, I came to Fort Valley State. I am married with 3 children, and my lovely wife is Lori. I bring over 30 years of law enforcement experience. I understand the dynamics based on my experience of where we need to be in the sheriff's office and how we need to move forward with creating the environment where the bridges are built between law enforcement and our community here in Bibb County.
Okay. So you mentioned that you have over 30 years of experience in law enforcement. I'm curious to know why you and why now?
So this hasn't just popped up in January. Each of the candidates, with the exception of one, knew I was going to run starting in January, and I told them that I was not coming out until the latter part of the year. So based on the experience that I've had and coming from Centerville, Georgia, I knew this is where I wanted to be as the sheriff of Bibb County. And I bring such a vast amount of experience, which will help us guide this agency in a different direction, one that's positive, create a positive environment for the men and women who serve, and also for the citizens of Bibb County. So this is something I've been wanting to do for quite some time.
Okay. So if elected sheriff of Bibb County, what issues should be addressed immediately?
The immediate attention should go to our calls for service, and then creating an environment within the correctional facility, the jail, where the men and women are safe, they feel safe, and we address all those issues immediately that you've seen for the past several months and also toward the end of last year.
Okay. So, are you the people person? A lot of times people, they elect people and, they don't get a chance to get up close and personal. Like, would you be accessible, if you will? Would you be accessible where people can reach out and just share any concerns? Because I know there are some concerns. Viewers have reached out on several occasions about different things happening in Bibb County. Would you be available to address any issues at hand for the public? Will they feel comfortable enough to reach out to you if elected?
I'm going to give you 2 stories, right? One is with my wife and kids when I go to the grocery store. So I do the shopping, right? And so one thing they say, well, let me grab my book because dad's supposed to go in to get a gallon of milk. It's probably going to be about 45 minutes to an hour. Why? It's because I'm always meeting people. I love talking to people, and that's what you get from me. I'm very personable. And so when I was in the second story, I was in Florida at Disney World, right? And so a young lady walked up to me and said, Chicago, that's what they call me by my street name. right? They said, Officer Chicago, how you doing? I said, I'm doing fine. And she says, thank you so very much for helping my son get that job. He has been a whole different person since I met you. And so my child said, she said, Dad, is there any place that we can go that no one knows you and that we can just enjoy ourselves? I said, when you're good to people, people are going to recognize that. And you can't help that. And you have to respect that and love that. And so that's the type of person I am. I'll tell you one other thing, and I hope the public doesn't mind. But you know, the very first thing is going to go in a police vehicle?
What's that?
My
Your phone number?
phone number. Why? Because I don't want you to feel like you can't call me. So when that car is riding down the street, and if you have an issue, you can just call me. I'm going to answer.
Wow.
I'm going to answer that call. Now that's a lot, but guess what? I'm up for the job.
Nice.
I'm up for the job. We have to be personable in this business, right? We have to be personable in this business. And when we start talking about community policing, that's what I believe in, not the program. I believe in true community policing where our staff, our officers on the ground are actually in the communities knocking on doors. Hey, how you doing? My name is, and this is my area of operation. Let me give you my card. If there's ever anything that you need, you can give me a call because I work this particular zone. What's wrong with that? We've gotten away from that. That's how policing was. And when we did that, everybody loved the police. Not more than the fire department, but they love the police.
Nice. That's good. Effective communication is definitely a plus in any business. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for coming on the show, Ron. And real quick before we go, how can people donate or how can people just support you? What can they do? Where can they visit? If you have a website out there, where can they go to support your campaign or anything to benefit you as you continue this journey?
Yes, I would love for you to go to Ron for Sheriff and .com, ronforsheriff.com. You can log in. You can see my issues that I wanted to address when I come to the Sheriff's Department. And of course, you get a chance to meet my family and also get to know just a little bit more about me. So it's ronforsheriff.com.
Nice. Well, thank you so much, Ron, and we look forward to you. Forward to the elections, and we do have the primary election that's happening May 21st, and the general election happening November 5th.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
It's What's Happening Weekend on KBTV, and this your boy Country Wayne.
Hey everybody, this is Tamala Man, and I'm rolling with Carly B TV.
Hey everybody, my girl Tamar Braxton, all the way live on Carly B TV.
Yours truly, Atlanta's own MC Life, and I want to let you know I'm all the way live with Carly B TV. That way, the long way. I'm always Carly B TV. Peace up and A-Town down.
Yo, this Henry Wells, the most feared man in comedy. Street T, all the way live on Carly B TV. I'm here, baby. Check them out.
Yo, what's up? I'm Tony Terry, all the way live on Carly B TV. You heard me?
Poker Bear, all the way live with Carly B TV. You understand me? You gonna learn today, babe.